As people often say, the more power you have, the more danger surrounds you. And with power, fame, and influence comes something even more critical: security. The higher your status, the more threats you face, both visible and invisible. In today's world, for those standing at the very top, security is no longer just protection. It is a carefully designed system, a shield built layer by layer, combining technology, intelligence, and human expertise. Today, we're going to explore what can only be described as the highest level of personal security on the planet, from royal families to billionaires to world leaders, and uncover just how far they go to stay alive. Let's begin with one of the most talked about royal couples in modern history: Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. As members of the British royal family, their lives have always been under intense global attention. But attention doesn't just bring fame. It also brings risk. Every public appearance, every trip, every movement they make must be carefully planned. It is estimated that at any given time, hundreds, sometimes even close to 1,000 personnel may be involved in securing their environment. Before they arrive at any location, security teams conduct thorough inspections, checking rooftops, scanning for potential threats, and preparing evacuation routes. Their wedding in 2018 became a global event, watched by millions around the world. But behind the celebration was an enormous security operation. Out of the total cost, nearly $47 million was spent purely on protection. Snipers were positioned on rooftops, plainclothes officers blended seamlessly into the crowd, and counter-terrorism units monitored every possible risk. Bomb disposal teams stood ready, just in case. After their wedding, they moved into Frogmore House, a residence near Windsor Castle. But this was no ordinary home. It was transformed into a high-security zone, equipped with advanced surveillance systems, motion sensors, and layered defenses that made it extremely difficult for any unauthorized person to get close. Now, let's shift to a completely different world: the world of wealth, luxury, and high-profile celebrity. Floyd Mayweather, one of the richest and most famous boxers in history, lives a lifestyle that naturally attracts attention. With a net worth of over $500 million, he is often seen wearing expensive jewelry, carrying large amounts of cash, and showcasing his wealth publicly. But this also makes him a target. That is why Mayweather is rarely ever alone. He is constantly surrounded by a team of bodyguards, usually between 2 and 8 at any given time. These are not ordinary guards. Many of them are physically imposing, some standing over 2 meters tall, weighing nearly 200 kilograms. Their presence alone is enough to deter potential threats. But beyond their size, they are highly trained professionals capable of reacting instantly to danger. His security operates 24 hours a day, whether he is at home, traveling, or attending events. Even his residences are protected with advanced security systems, ensuring that he remains safe at all times. Next, we move into the world of technology and global influence. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Despite his relatively calm and low-profile public image, Zuckerberg controls one of the most powerful communication platforms in human history. This level of influence makes him a potential target for various threats, from cyber-related risks to physical danger. To counter this, Zuckerberg spends an enormous amount on security, around $9 million every year. Since 2015, the total has exceeded $60 million, and the number continues to grow. His security team operates like a private intelligence unit, constantly monitoring risks and ensuring his safety. Reports suggest that his core team includes around 16 full-time security personnel, working in shifts to provide round-the-clock protection. Wherever he goes, trained guards are always nearby, often blending into the environment so seamlessly that they are barely noticeable. This invisible layer of protection ensures that he can move freely while still remaining secure. Now, let's step into the world of royalty again, with Queen Elizabeth II. As one of the most respected and longest-reigning monarchs in history, her security was nothing short of extraordinary. The most visible part of her protection is the Queen's Guard, the iconic soldiers dressed in traditional uniforms. But beyond their ceremonial appearance lies a highly trained force capable of responding to real threats at any moment. In addition to the guards, there are plainclothes security officers who remain close to the Queen at all times, blending into her surroundings. These officers are trained to detect even the slightest sign of danger. There are even reports of subtle emergency signals. For example, a simple movement of her hand or a gesture with her ring could immediately alert security teams that something is wrong. The cost of maintaining this level of protection is massive, estimated at around $100 million per year for the royal family, with the Queen being the central focus of this system. Then we have Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. As the leader of a nation with immense wealth and influence, his position places him in constant danger. Known for his strong policies and ambitious reforms, he has both supporters and enemies across the globe. His security is therefore extremely tight. Hundreds of bodyguards are assigned to protect him, many of whom come from elite military backgrounds, including special forces units. These guards are equipped with advanced weapons and technology, capable of responding to threats instantly. Due to the secrecy surrounding Saudi Arabia's internal systems, much of the details remain hidden. But from what we can observe, his security is among the most intense in the world. Next is Pope Francis, the spiritual leader of more than 1 billion Catholics worldwide. He resides in Vatican City, a place often described as one of the safest and most secure locations on Earth. His protection is handled by the Swiss Guard, a historic military unit established over 500 years ago. While their colorful uniforms may appear ceremonial, they are, in fact, highly trained soldiers, skilled in modern security tactics and equipped with advanced weapons. In addition to the Swiss Guard, Vatican City maintains its own police force, anti-terror units, and specialized security teams. Together, they create multiple layers of protection, ensuring that the Pope remains safe, even during large public gatherings where thousands of people are present. Now we move to one of the most heavily protected individuals in the world, Donald Trump. As a former president of the United States, his security is managed by the U.S. Secret Service, one of the most elite protective organizations on the planet. This agency has over 7,000 personnel, including highly trained agents, snipers, emergency response teams, and tactical units. Their job is to ensure that no threat ever reaches the person they are protecting. The selection process to become a Secret Service agent is extremely strict, with an acceptance rate of less than 1%. Trump's annual security cost has reached record levels, estimated at around $120 million. His armored vehicle, known as the Beast, is designed to withstand extreme attacks, including explosives and chemical threats. When he travels by air, he uses Air Force One. It's the most secure aircraft in existence, often escorted by fighter jets. And finally, we arrive at Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia. His security system is one of the most secretive in the world. The organization responsible for his protection operates with very little public information, but its scale is enormous. Known as the Federal Protective Service, it includes tens of thousands of personnel tasked with safeguarding the president and key national assets. They have broad authority, including surveillance, operational control, and emergency response. Russia invests heavily in this system, ensuring that every possible threat is monitored and controlled. For someone in Putin's position, security is not just protection, it is survival. Looking at all of these figures, one thing becomes clear. Power always comes at a price. And at the highest level, that price is constant vigilance, constant protection, and an entire system built around keeping one person safe. So now I want to ask you, among all these powerful individuals, whose security system do you think is the most impressive? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next deep dive into the hidden world behind power, wealth, and security.